Hey guys, so today I'm doing a favorites video. I haven't done one in a while and I had some things on my list that I wanted to talk about. So we got some TV stuff, we got some not TV stuff, we got some beauty, and I just thought I'd get into it. So let me go to my little list. Okay, we're gonna get started with the things I can actually show you in my hand. So the first is a face cream, which is just kind of random, but I had bought the e.l.f. Holy Hydration. Is it that one? I think so. The blue fragrance-free face cream, and it was making me break out. I stopped using it and then started using it, and when I started using it again, it made me break out. So there's something in it that didn't agree with me. I ended up using it as a body cream. So on the story goes, but I went to Target and I was just kind of looking at stuff. Like I wasn't even like intending to buy something. And I saw the brand Cocokind, which I've seen a lot on Instagram and like promoted. And I saw this and I read the ingredients and they just sounded good. When I went home, I double checked the ingredients and there's nothing in it that supposedly causes acne. So this is the Cocokind Texture Smoothing Cream with Celery Super Seed Complex. It looks like this, comes in a nice little glass jar. And at first I was like, whoa, this smells so intense, and it does. It has a very strong kind of like a cucumber scent. And although it's like not supposed to really have fragrance in it, that cucumber scent is in an ingredient that is actually good for the skin. It's pretty strong. So if you don't like the smell of like cucumber, it kind of reminds me of like the cucumber melon from Bath and Body Works, if you remember that. It's a strong smell and not everyone's gonna want that on their face. Honestly, I'd prefer if it didn't have a smell. But with that being said, I do really like it and I feel like it's really doing good for my skin. My skin has been pretty balanced, not too oily and not too dry. It's a weird texture, I have to say. If you take too much, it's really hard to blend in, and if you don't take enough, like you need more. So it is kind of weird, and I don't know. I feel like right now I kind of would buy it again, but I don't know for sure, just because there's so many other things in the market. I also bought the moisturizer from Hiram's skincare line, so I'm going to be using that next. But I do really like this, and if you're looking for a good moisturizer for kind of like combination dry skin that's acne prone, I would really recommend this if you don't mind the fragrance. But I was just really surprised by it. So like, although right now I don't know if I would buy it again, like I was very pleasantly surprised with it. Although I do have to say I don't like when things come in pots like this because it's just so unsanitary. Moving on, this is weird. I don't really know like how to describe this, but there's not really a name for it because it's all in Chinese, but I did some research last month, I guess, about Chinese herbs, and I even was looking into herbalists and all this different stuff, and I came across this on Amazon. You get like 2 tubes for like $8 or $10, and essentially people were saying it helped with psoriasis and itching and all that kind of stuff, scars. And I was like, well, couldn't hurt, right? So I got it, no clue what the ingredients are, everything's in Chinese, so it's a little bit of a risk, especially for me because I do have so many allergies. But the first thing I used it on was this issue I was having on my arm. I had a cat scratch on my arm and I was using a cream to help heal it, and I was allergic to it. So I had this horrible rash. I mean, it was brutal. And I even got prescription cream from a dermatologist to help it go away, and it was slowly going away, but it was still itchy and driving me crazy. I bought this, used it overnight, all the bumps went away, and the scar now, if you could see it, like you can see it, but it's like, I don't know, you're not gonna be able to see it there, but like it's essentially gone. I use this on razor burn, I use this on like any kind of issue I'm having, any itching, anything, and it's crazy. So it has kind of like this pink orangey, like a pink peach color to it. Kind of looks like calamine lotion. It stinks. I don't like the smell of it. A lot of people do. It definitely has like some kind of essential oil, but it smells like not menthol, but it kind of does have that feeling. Like it's definitely not something like that a doctor would recommend. Like it's not like, it has fragrance in it. You shouldn't be putting fragrance on open wounds and all that stuff, but like I don't know what it is, but it's a miracle. Like it has helped everything I've used it on. Only thing it hasn't helped with is acne, which I didn't think it would, but I thought I'd try it because it seems to be like a miracle product. But every kind of rash or scar, anything like that I've put this on, like it went away like within a day or two. So don't really know, like I'll link it below, and like I don't know if it's safe, but like it's a miracle, and you know, people swear by this stuff. Next, this. So this is from Good Molecules. Good Molecules is a brand I really love, but I also kind of don't like. There's some of their products in the past I wasn't a fan of, and they get like weird because they're affordable, but then there's other stuff I love from them, and this is one of the things I love. So this is their overnight exfoliating treatment with AHA and BHA to help resurface and renew the skin. It is one of the ones that kind of stings, burns a little bit, tingles. I love that. If like this product does that, I'm like, yes, it's working. I know that's not the case, but my skin, I'm used to acids and stuff. So what I actually use this for is acne. Like, I don't actually use this all over my skin. Once in a while I will, but what I tend to use it for is like if I'm breaking out in like a little area or even like a random spot, I'll just take a little drop on my finger and then take it from my finger and dot it on those areas, and it really helps things go away by the next day. So as much as I do like acne pimple patches, I feel like this is a little bit better with like the pimples that aren't pimple patch good. That aren't like ready for a pimple patch. I really like it. I would really recommend it. I think it's like $6 or $8, maybe 10, but it's super affordable and I love it, and it comes in this glass container, and I mean, I've been using this for a long time now, like 2-3 months, and it's only down to here, so like I'm not obviously using a lot of it. But if you can handle acids well, I do think this would be amazing. It's great for also just like resurfacing in general, so even if you don't have acne, I think it really helps with like texture and things like that, and it doesn't over dry me, which is fantastic. So I really just wanted to throw that out there for anyone that's having those issues. Also, I know I've been getting a lot of requests for a skincare routine. I'm in the middle of changing some things up, but I will get to that soon. Dermaplanning, which is not exactly what I'm doing, but I am shaving my face, and I've been doing this on and off for a while, but recently I've been doing it like pretty consistently, like once a week. So before, when I first got these little razors, I was using them kind of like, if I have time to like pluck, I would just go whoosh, you know, and like maybe some of the little mustache hairs, and I get this weird creepy chin hair because I'm like an old lady now. But when you look up close at your skin in like a magnifying mirror or something, which you should never do, you notice all those little peach fuzz hairs, and like most people don't notice them, but certain lighting you notice them, and like they can make your makeup drag weird and stuff and whatever. So I was like, you know what, I have them, might as well do it. So I know there's so many different techniques for this. Like some people say like do short little strokes, some people go out, some people go down, like there's so many different things. I've tried different ways, and like they all kind of are the same. So like I think it's Friday, which is actually today, of every week I've been using this, and you can see all the little peach fuzz pieces flying. So what I do is I wash my face at night, and then I go in with this very gently all over, and then I kind of let my skin sit a little bit, do the toner and the rest of my skincare. But I really love it. I feel like it makes my skin feel amazingly smooth. It gives me a lot more shine and glow. Like I'm not wearing any makeup right now. My brows probably look insane, but I'm not wearing any makeup at all, and I just feel like, although of course my skin isn't perfect, like doing this makes it feel smoother, and like it just makes makeup go on better. And especially with the summer, my skin gets really weird, especially when I wear makeup. So like because it's hot out and humid, like my skin is still dry, but it's also really oily, so like it gets really weird. Makeup starts pilling and looking funny. Sneeze. Thank you for saying bless you. But I feel like since I've been doing this, my makeup's just gone on better, it looks better, blends better, and overall, even if I'm breaking out, like my skin just looks better. So I really like doing this. I clean these pretty regularly, and then they're pretty cheap to get like a little 3-pack. So I mean, I would recommend it. I think it's really cool. I think it's fun. I like it. And no, the hair does not grow back thicker or anything like that. That's like a big myth. I like doing it. The last thing I can show you is my Kindle. So I got this for Christmas or my birthday like over a year ago, and I finally started reading like my second book on it. I don't know what took me so long, but I have a lot of actual books that I have to read. But what happened was I just like had a book on here that I wanted to read, and I love it. I like always thought I was like one of those people that was like, oh, but books, like the feeling and the smell, like no, oh my god, I want to buy everything on a Kindle now. It's amazing. It's so lightweight and easy. You don't have to like hold the page open. There's only one page to look at. You can read it in the dark, and it doesn't like mess with your eyesight, and like it's just so great. And it tells you like how far along into the book you are without having to kind of like, I don't know, it's just amazing. Like imagine just carrying this around and not like a big ass book. And most of the books I like are super long, so I don't want to carry that around. Like I can be having like 5 books and they're all just right here, and I love it. And it actually, the battery lasts really long and it's tiny and convenient, and I'm obsessed with it. Like, I can't believe it. The book I'm reading is The Four Winds by Kristen Hanna. Kristen Hanna is my favorite author. I love all her books. Every book I read of hers I've been a fan of. This is, I think, her newest one, and so far I'm liking it. Not too far into it, but like I'm really loving it reading it on the Kindle, so worth it, although it took me a hell of a long time to use it. Next, I'm gonna get into some like TV show type things, but before we get into that, I wanted to talk about Poshmark. So right now I'm selling on Poshmark. I buy most of my stuff from Poshmark. This is from Poshmark. I love Poshmark. Poshmark. It is a great way to secondhand shop, and it's a great way to kind of like make offers and sell your own stuff. So I sell my clothes on there, as well as like my family or anyone else like who doesn't want to deal with it. They give it to me and I sell it. So I have shoes on there. I have stuff my size, my grandma's size. So I have different options on there if you're interested, and I am trying to get rid of everything. I'm moving next year, so I'm really trying to get rid of everything so I don't have to bring it with me. Then I'm sure I'll keep selling like once I get settled there, but as of right now I like don't want to have to bring all that stuff with me, so I'm hoping to get rid of all of it now. There are a lot of things I have for 5 for $25. So if you put 5 things in your bundle, you'll get that, you know, I'll make you the offer. I also do 25% off if you buy any 2 or more things. So if you're interested, please go and check it out. Recommend it to friends if you think they would like my items. Everything I ship as soon as possible, and everything's clean, and I like to put in a little thank you note. So if you're interested, definitely check it out. Even if you don't want to shop from me, I just recommend Poshmark in general. I just think it's like the best place to find stuff. I found the dress I wore to my cousin's bridal shower. I'm a maid of honor, and I was looking for a dress for ages. Like I had like 4 different ones and they were all kind of like not great. I found this one on Poshmark from Showpo, is that how you say it? It was like so affordable. It fit me like a glove, and I'm obsessed with it, and just like everything I get there, it's just great and I love it. And I got this from there and I love it, and it's just amazing, and you can find such unique items and really get good prices, and I just really can't rave about it enough. I like it a lot better than ThredUp, just because you're dealing with actual people and like you can see more and answer like specific questions and stuff. Like if you want to know the measurement of something, you can ask someone. Like you can't do that on ThredUp, you know what I mean? And like I just feel like the quality is better and it's just better all around. Now we're gonna get into the TV stuff. So first up, we have the Mare of Eastown. What? It's not the, it's just Mare of Eastown, Kate Winslet. Like that show is amazing. If you like true crime, this is your kind of TV show. Like it's not true crime, but it has the kind of like crimey vibe, and it's just so good. Like it is so good. I was sucked in the first episode and it only got better from there. Totally recommend it on HBO Max. They better be doing a season 2. I just absolutely loved it. Kate Winslet killed it. Cruel Summer, what the heck? That show is phenomenal, and they're having a season 2 and I'm so excited and I just can't wait to see more. If you haven't watched Cruel Summer, what are you doing? It's not like your average teen show. It's honestly like if Pretty Little Liars was way more dark, had better acting, and just like made sense. Like everything kind of follows through, and like it's just so good. The acting is better, everything is better, and it's just so good. It's like a much darker version of Pretty Little Liars. It's like what Pretty Little Liars didn't make it to. Like it's what they wanted to be but couldn't do, and it's just so amazing and so good, and just everything about it is amazing, and you need to watch it. Next, Shrill, which is, oh my god, I can never remember her name. Annie? I want to say Annie. She's on Saturday Night Live. She has a show on Hulu. I think the 3rd season just finished, and that's what I just finished watching. It's so funny, guys. It's so funny. If you like her, if you just want to watch a show where the characters are relatable and like it just feels like a real life thing, like nothing totally amazing happens. It's just kind of like enjoyable. And it's kind of like an anti-hero, not like a hero, but like the main character, like she makes dumb choices and stuff, and like you just kind of like her, like you feel like you'd be friends with her, and I love it, and it's great. Well, I did also just finish watching Sex Life, which I was very happy to watch. If you liked Bridgerton, you'll like it, but it's like a modern day thing. I've been waiting for Sex Life to come out forever. I love blanking on her name right now, Sarah Shahi. I love her so much. I loved her from her show on USA like 1,000 years ago, Fairly Legal. I used to be like completely obsessed with her, and when I found out the show was coming out, I was super happy. It has a lot of hot guys in it, and one of the guys in the show, the one with the accent, she's actually dating him in real life now, which is awesome. And yeah, it's fantastic, and I don't know if they're having a season 2, but it kind of seems like they could, so highly recommend that on Netflix. So that is it for the current favorites, just from random stuff, but I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big ol' thumbs up, subscribe to see more from me, and I shall see you next time.